What is subconscious healing? For many people, subconscious healing seems like some sort of spell or magic. We can assure you that this is not the case, and it is a completely natural process. Everyone can use their subconscious to improve their health or even recover from certain diseases. We would like to clarify that the subconscious mind does not directly cure diseases. The subconscious mind directly affects your behavior, feelings, and makes you make decisions and take certain actions. When the right programs are active in your subconscious mind, you just start acting and feeling differently. You make decisions in life that help you heal and improve your health. What is the difference between traditional healing and subconscious healing? Traditional medicine these days is so advanced that it can cure almost any disease. And we are certainly not saying that it should be abandoned. Don't even think about it. We have to be very grateful to have the kind of doctors we have these days. Thanks to them, our life expectancy is much longer than in the old days. But you should understand one very important thing. In all cases, traditional medicine treats and removes the consequences of any disease, but not the causes of the disease. The cause of most diseases is in our subconscious. Our subconscious mind influences 95% of our actions, thoughts, and emotions. As a result, only our subconscious mind influences our behavior in real life and the actions we take in real life. Well, our actions, emotions, and thoughts create our reality. If we make daily decisions to exercise a lot, move, eat healthy food, and think positively, we will most likely avoid many diseases that cannot be avoided by those who control fatty and sugar-saturated food, do little exercise and sports, and think negatively. So, as you can probably understand, our future, health and illness depend on the actions we take and the choices we make every day. Well, we behave as our subconscious forces us to behave. In order to heal, you have to choose not only traditional medicine, which removes the consequences of diseases, but also subconscious healing, which removes the causes of illnesses. Sometimes, in case of minor illnesses, subconscious healing can be used as a way to heal. However, in any case, if you want to heal, try subconscious healing methods in addition to traditional medicine. How does the subconscious mind accept positive and negative information? The subconscious mind indirectly implements every vision and belief created and deeply rooted in it. When people constantly receive negative emotions from the environment, generate negative thoughts themselves, they penetrate into the subconscious over time. A corresponding vision, perception of the world or certain things begins to form in the subconscious. No matter what visions and images dominate a person's mind, the subconscious does not choose which ones to accept. If we generate negative thoughts more often, we will create a negative subconscious attitude towards the things we think negatively about. On the other hand, if we often generate beautiful, positive thoughts, a positive perception of the world will form in our subconscious. So, what we think about most often and what thoughts we generate, our subconscious accepts as reality. Our subconscious is shaped by the perception of life that we present to it. How does your subconscious mind affect your health? Our subconscious creates the image of our world that we consciously present to it. Well, your subconscious brings to life what is formed in it. If your subconscious has formed a positive and healthy attitude towards the body and health, your subconscious will make you make appropriate decisions in life. Your subconscious mind will make you take actions in life so that your body becomes what your subconscious mind designed it to be. On the other hand, if your attitude towards your body and yourself is negative, your subconscious mind will make you behave inappropriately. You will simply live making decisions that are not conducive to your health until you fulfill the self-image that your subconscious is creating. It's probably hard to imagine how your subconscious mind can help heal or harm your health. In order to make it easier to imagine how the subconscious mind affects your health, we will present two different examples of how the subconscious mind can positively and negatively influence human health. Example I. John is 40 years old. John is overweight and has heart problems. John seems like a very positive man at first glance. He is cheerful and always nice to interact with people. John just has a problem: he constantly eats unhealthy and fatty food. John eats very large portions and does so often. John doesn't care about his diet at all. He eats irregularly, consumes a lot of sugar and fat. As a result of being overweight, John also developed diseases related to the heart and blood vessels. John eats so often not because he is always hungry. He eats for various reasons. Most of the time, John, without even realizing it, makes him go to the fridge and grab some snacks and soft drinks. So, why does John eat so much, and why is it difficult for John to break this unhealthy habit? In fact, this unhealthy eating habit began to form in John's childhood. From his childhood, John saw his parents and most other relatives eating fatty, sugar-saturated foods. John himself ate such food. As a child, John didn't even realize that this kind of diet wasn't healthy because John was too young. He was just doing what his parents and most of the people around him were doing. Meanwhile, John's subconscious mind was developing a corresponding perception of the world and certain things. John's subconscious formed an attitude towards the things around him, which he saw when he looked at his parents and those around him. John's subconscious often saw people who did not care about nutrition, so he formed a corresponding vision. Information that he saw, felt and heard entered John's subconscious. This is how the corresponding perception was formed. John's subconscious realizes the image it has created and causes John to act accordingly. As a result, John eats a lot, eats unhealthy food, does not exercise much. It's just natural for him to act and live this way, and if John decided to live a healthy life, it would be difficult for him to do so, because his subconscious mind would actively oppose it. Example 2. Michael is a very attractive man. He is 50 years old. Michael's body is very firm, strong and attractive. Michael not only looks very healthy and beautiful, but also feels great. Michael moves a lot, his mood is usually very good. Michael looks much younger, in fact he looks like he is 40 to 45 years old. Michael has very healthy lifestyle habits. He eats regularly. He eats only healthy food and chooses very carefully where to eat and what he eats. He tries to eat a lot of vegetables, fruits, proteins. Avoid sugar and flour products. In addition, fatty food is often refused. Michael developed these healthy eating habits in college. He didn't have a healthy diet or exercise regularly until college. But Michael was never chubby and sloppy. He allowed himself to eat everything. But when Michael entered college, he lived with a roommate who was a proponent of a healthy lifestyle. Michael lived with a roommate for 3 years. Constantly watching and seeing how his roommate took care of himself and his body, Michael also began to change his habits little by little. At first, he started exercising more often. Later, in order to have even more energy for sports, he decided that he should also change his eating habits. Thus, over the course of 3 years, Michael developed very strong eating and sports habits, which are an integral part of his life to this day. Michael would not change these habits for anything and is still very happy that his life turned out exactly like this. Michael knows that he is very healthy and will likely live a long, healthy life with plenty of energy. Although Michael didn't have healthy lifestyle habits from childhood, he was able to develop them in the years since he started college. This was due to the fact that he constantly and daily saw the correct example of behavior. When Michael saw how great his roommate looked and how much energy he had, Michael's subconscious began to form a new image of a healthy life. When the new image took root in Michael's subconscious, he himself began to implement that image little by little. So gradually Michael became a healthy, attractive and positive man. In both the first and second examples, we have shown how a subconscious image is formed in the human mind and how the created images influence a person's life and health. So, in order to improve your health, to heal from certain ailments, you must first of all form the right attitude to life in your subconscious. Only when the new attitude, the image, takes root in your subconscious mind, you will naturally begin to behave in such a way as to implement that image in reality. How to reset the subconscious mind and use it to heal. If you want to use your subconscious mind to improve your health or to eliminate the causes of certain health disorders, you should remove the wrong active programs from your subconscious mind and replace them with new ones. You should form a whole new perspective on the things you want to change in your life. The most effective and fastest way to influence the subconscious and the active programs in it is repeating the self-suggestion text before going to sleep and waking up in the morning. First of all, you need to formulate an individual self-suggestion text that is tailored to you. In the self-suggestion text, you must describe every situation in which you are currently behaving inappropriately and present a new pattern of behavior that will become established in your subconscious over time. For example, if you are currently overweight, you probably like to snack on sweets or fatty foods while watching TV. In this case, you should give up this habit or replace it with a new habit. When you replace this habit with a new and healthier one, you will take a step towards your goal. When you form a new image of yourself in your subconscious mind, you will naturally begin to act in such a way as to bring that image into reality. So, your text should look like this. I, name surname, absolutely refuse to snack on sweets and any fatty food while watching TV. While watching TV and feeling hungry, I allow myself to eat an apple or some other fruit. When I watch TV and snack on fruit, I know I'm doing it for my health. I am very happy because I'm healthy, I live healthy and I feel very energetic and fresh. I love myself and my body very much. This is just an example and you should adapt the prompt text to suit yourself. You should formulate the following self-suggestion text in which you mention every situation where you behave inappropriately in relation to your health. You should also formulate a new pattern of behavior for each situation, And don't forget to include emotions. Describe how you feel when acting according to the new pattern of behavior. The subconscious mind receives and assimilates new information much faster and more efficiently when you state new ideas accompanied by feelings. Therefore, do not forget this when creating a self-suggestion text. Well, if you want to know and learn how to properly formulate self-suggestion texts and apply them to individual situations in any field, read Subconscious Reprogramming System at subconsciouslab.com.